and it was always I don't want nothing to do with it. He actually asked for a DNA test before the court assigned one. It was also positive, it was his. And then as well, he did not show up to the hospital until like a week.
Enjoy the video, hit the like button.
Mr. Cuellar
Yes, ma'am.
and Ms. Robles,
Yes, ma'am.
you may both lower your hands. And Mr. Leach, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We're here on the state's petition to establish the parent-child relationship. Both parties are present, and I do have a partial agreement between them. Parties are not in agreement regarding the issues of the child's last name and retroactive child support. If I could state the terms of the order and take testimony from the parties.
1 second. You may.
There's one child before the court, Kehlani Martinez Robles, born February 10th, 2025. I offer an evidence that's been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit A. The copy of the DNA results, which was ordered on September 9th, 2025. And these results do not exclude Mr. Cuellar as the biological father of the child, and these results have been emailed to the court's evidence inbox.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
The child's last name would be changed to Cuellar Robles. Parties have agreed to be appointed joint managing conservator of the children, with the mother being the conservator with the exclusive right to determine the child's primary residence in Dallas or any surrounding county. Parties have agreed to a standard possession and access schedule. Mother will be ordered to maintain the child on government-assisted medical insurance. Father will be ordered to pay cash medical support of $115 per month, beginning November 1st, 2025. Father will be ordered to pay guideline child support of $274 per month, beginning December 1st, 2025. This order contains a retroactive child support judgment against the father in the amount of $759 as of November 19th, 2025. And that judgment will be payable at $54 per month beginning December 1st, 2025. This order also contains a retroactive medical support judgment against the father in the amount of $2,393 as of November 19th, 2025. And that judgment is payable at $62 per month beginning December 1st, 2025. What costs to be billed to Mr. Cuellar? There is no request for a non-disclosure or finding of family violence. And that is the extent of the order, Judge, if I may call the parties.
You may.
I'll begin with the mother. Ms. Robles, could you please state your full name?
Yes, Yahaira Robles.
And Ms. Robles, did you hear the terms of the order read to the court?
Yes.
You understand those terms?
Yes, sir.
And besides the issue of the child's last name, are you in agreement with those terms and believe that they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, sir.
And are you agreeable to the judge signing this order today without your signature?
Yes, sir.
And so you are agreeable to the child support judgment in the amount of $759, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that judgment does include credit you've given to Mr. Cuellar for daycare he's paid for and for other money he's given to you for the child.
Yes, sir.
And that credit was in the amount of $2,563.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And ma'am, and you do not agree to the child's last name being changed to Cuellar Robles, is that correct?
Correct.
What would you want the child's last name to be?
Just to remain the way it is.
Remain Martinez Robles?
Correct.
Okay. And why do you want to remain Martinez Robles?
He had the chance to sign the birth certificate. He actually got a call. He was also not present after my 3 months of pregnancy. He was only there the 3 months of pregnancy. But he was contacted multiple times, and it was always I don't want nothing to do with it. He actually asked for a DNA test before the court assigned one. It was also positive, it was his. And then as well, you know, he did not show up to the hospital until like a week, almost 2 weeks till after she was born. And it's whenever he started being involved in her life. But he had the option to do so, but he didn't show up.
If the court were to change the child's last name, would you prefer it be Cuellar Robles?
If it was to want to be changed, I would want it to be Robles Cuellar.
Okay.
So my last name first.
Okay. In my fault. That's what I meant. But yes, your last name first and then Mr.
And then
Cuellar's.
his. Correct.
Okay. But preferably you would like it to remain as is.
Correct.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
You may call your next. Oh, where did the medical support judgment come from, Mr.?
It came from some prenatal expenses that Miss Robles has. I can take testimony on that if you would like.
I would.
Okay. And Miss Robles, there were some prenatal expenses that you incurred. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And how many bills total?
It was 2 that were not covered by insurance.
Okay. And these 2 that were not covered with insurance, do you have those amounts today for us?
I do.
Okay. And what were those amounts?
So the first one was 4,218 with 37 cents. And then the second amount was $567 even.
And so the requested retroactive medical support amount is just would be Mr. Cuellar's 50% portion of that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And these 2 bills, you said you incurred these before you were insured. Is that correct?
Correct. That was in the process. So once I got approved, I asked them if they would cover it, being that I was in the process and I was high risk. And they said that they couldn't. They actually only covered 1 bill. And these 2 are actually with collection at the moment, and they're not wanting to cover it. I already discussed it with them multiple times.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. So you didn't pay your half, or you didn't pay those bills, Miss Robles?
I didn't have the money for to cover those. I think I did 1 payment. It was $50. And after that, they just kept calling to try to get another payment or do payments on it, but I haven't been able to do so.
Okay.
Mr. Cuellar, could you please state your full name?
Yes, Giovanni Alexander Cuellar.
And sir, did you hear the terms of the order read to the court?
Yes, I did hear it.
You understand those terms?
Yes, sir.
And besides the issue of the retroactive child support judgment, are you in agreement with those terms and believe that they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, as long as she can provide the proof for the medical, then yes.
And Mr. Cuellar, are you agreeable to the judge signing this order today without your signature?
Yes, I do agree.
Okay. And so, sir, and you're requesting that the child's last name be Cuellar Robles, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And why are you asking that?
Because I would like my child to have my last name.
Okay. And Mr. Cuellar, you are not agreeable to the retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $759, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Do you believe, and you understand that Ms. Robles is giving you credit in the amount of $2,563 towards that child support judgment?
Correct, yes.
But are you requesting more credit than that?
Yes, just because I have proof that I have sent a little more than what is been told.
Okay. And is that proof as in from Zelle payments or
yes, correct.
delivery items?
Zelle payment, also delivery package delivered both to her house and my house, but obviously with the amount of what it was and how much it was, also, and I just given it to her.
Okay. And how much more would you say in credit you're asking for?
I think it was like in total of the difference from what she has said to what I have gotten because of the proof that I had was 800. And then I think you had included that for 400. I think so. The difference is $400, I believe.
Yes. Ms. Robles is willing to give you $400 credit on the difference between what you're saying, but you're requesting the additional $400, which would make the retroactive child support judgment $359.
Correct.
Okay. And what all have you bought for and paid for your child?
So childcare, milk, since she's on formula. I have bought her milk since WIC does not cover everything. I have purchased that. Uh, Diapers, wipes, just her necessities also.
Okay.
And then everything I have bought here at my house is just that's my expenses here. That's fine.
Okay. And so the amount of daycare that you spent this year for your daughter, I believe previously you said that was $1,840. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so for the and my apologies, Your Honor, I'm just doing some quick math here. Where that in addition to the $1,840 in childcare you paid for, you've also paid or spent up to $1,123 in money sent to Ms. Robles, and like I said, different things bought for your daughter.
What was the amount you had said? Sorry.
$1,123.
Correct.
Okay. And Mr. Robles, do you understand that if the
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was that again?
if the child support judgment is to be granted in the amount of $359, that would be an additional $52 per month. So the payout on that would be Ms. Robles, I'm asking Mr. Cuellar.
Oh, okay.
Yes, correct.
And you would be agreeable to that?
Yes, perfectly fine with it.
No further question. And Mr. Cuellar, are you agreeable to the retroactive medical support judgment that's in the order?
As long as she can provide proof and that showing me that she's going to pay for her half, then that's fine also.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying? That judgment is just for your half. You understand?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And did Ms. Robles previously discuss these bills with you?
She had mentioned it, but she had also mentioned that I was going to go into collection and then that she was going to call and see what could, which I think some bills were covered and some weren't. So she says she was going to try to find a way so they could get covered. And like she previously has said that she called and asked for them to be covered.
And then Ms. Robles, did she ever send you any screenshots of those bills?
As in right now, I cannot remember on top of my head, and it doesn't show up on my phone.
Okay. I pass the witness, Your Honor. If I could briefly recall the mother.
You may.
Ms. Robles, did you previously send Mr. Cuellar any screenshots of those two medical bills?
Yes, I did early on whenever she was first born. That's whenever I had found out I had the bill on there. But yes, it was a long time ago, but I did send them.
A long time ago, as in February of this year?
Yes, around there.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, then I will accept the agreed portions of this order, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will, child's surname will be hereafter known as Cuellar Robles. Retroactive child support judgment will be $0. Retroactive medical support judgment will be $2,393 to be paid at $62 per month. Are there any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
So you said the retro is going to be at $0?
Yes, ma'am.
I've been helping him do payments on the child care every other week. And when it
And
came,
he's been helping you pay child care too, right?
correct. Yes,
And
ma'am.
he's been
But
doing this since she was born, right?
no, he did that a month. Well, we started because I went back to work. I had 3 months off of maternity, but I was working
Okay.
from home. So it didn't start till May.
Okay.
And then May, I paid the first month on full, and then he went on, every other week. But when it came to visitations, there's times where he wouldn't see her, or he was busy at work, as well as
So
him
what does that
taking,
have to do with his retroactive child support? Him not seeing her?
because he's adding amounts that were on there. I mean, I don't get why it's at $0 when he wasn't providing what she like her, like
It's at 0
diapers?
because I think he's helped sufficiently since she was born. If you don't think so, if you disagree with me, if you think my ruling isn't fair, you can appeal it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So again, the retroactive child support is 0. The medical support judgment is $2,000. The retroactive medical support judgment is $2,393 to be paid at $62 per month. All start dates will be December 1st, 2025. Now that I've made my ruling, I'm not the last word on this. You have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. This is out of the 302nd District Court. That is Judge Sandra Jackson. She might have a different opinion from mine. Now that I've given you that information, do you have any questions?
Yes, what are the visitations set on there?
They're every first, third, and fifth weekends from 6 p.m. Friday to 6 p.m. Sunday. There are also provisions for all major holidays, Mother's Day and Father's Day, the child's birthday, anything they thought y'all might argue over, they put in the schedule.
Oh, okay, so like every other weekend, correct? Is that what it is?
It's the first, third, and fifth weekend, so it's not every other. It's
Yeah,
first,
it's
third,
the
and
first.
fifth.
Okay,
Okay?
got it.
The amount for just child support, what was gonna be, sorry?
Your child support is $274 a month.
Okay.
And you have cash medical support of $115 a month.
Okay.
And you have retroactive child support, medical support payment of $62 per month.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything further, Mr. Leach or Mr. Burton?